Hi everyone, my name is Andy Robertshaw. Today I'm going to be looking at Daily Killers of Doku 31583. So today is Sunday the 7th of June 2026. This is today's level 10 greater than Killer Sudoku puzzle. So jumping in on it straight away, I've got 21 in that box. So the other three must add up to 24, so it must be top of the clock, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 between those. I've got two 13 cages there, 4, 9, 6, 7, 5, 8. A 12 cage there, 3, 9, 5, 7 or 4, 8. A 6 cage there, 1, 5, 2, 4. A 12 cage there, 3, 9, 4, 8, 5, 7. 12 plus 17 plus 6 is 35. So these two must add up to 10. Lots of options. A 10 cage there, which is 8, 9. Sorry, that was a 17 cage, which is 8, 9. A 10 cage there with it is 3, 7 or 4, 6. The 8 cage, well, I've got all the options for that. 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5. 10 plus 17 plus 8 is 35. So those three will add up to 10. Yep, so they're 35 between them. What have I got here? 12 and maximum 11, maximum 23, and 9, maximum 32. So minimum 13 here. Nothing less than 4. 21 cage there. So nothing less than 4 can go in a 21 cage of size 3. But a little number on the top. So whether I've got 4, 5 or 6 there, I can't have anything else less than 7 in the cage. So what else? These two, did I say these two add up to 10? Yes, I did. Go on, let's put them in 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, or 4, 6. Just not a 5 there. So that's a 9. Go on, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. Lots of options. This one can't have 7, 8, or 9 because I've got them in the cage already. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 between them, or 3 of those numbers. Right, anything else? Got a 12 cage there of size 4. 1, 2, 3, 6 or 1, 2, 4, 5. So it certainly contains 1 and 2 with either 3, 6 or 4, 5. I've got 8 and 9 there. Can only have one of 8 and 9 there, so must have the other of 8 and 9 there, and a 4 or 5 to go with it. Now that's interesting. I've got 5 cells there which contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, and another one there which contains 3, 4 or 5. So I must have a big numbers in these, 7s, 8s and 9s, 2 of 7, 8, 9 there. And now in this column, I've got a 7, 8, 9 triple. So can't have 7s or 8s in this 9 cage. So that's 3, 6 or 4, 5. So let's have at least 14 there. If I add these together, taking a minimum for the left-hand cage, that's 39. So there are at least 39 between them. So the maximum difference between this and this is 6. So that could be something more than 39. If that were 39, this would be 6 less than this. I can't have a 1 there then. The 1 must be inside the 12 in there. In fact, the 1 in this box must be one of those. I've got 7, 8, 9... 7, 8, 9 triple there, so not 7, 8 or 9 there, not 4, 5 or 6 there. Also not not 1, 7 there. Right. So of 3 and 6, I've got 1 in each of those 2 cages. So no 3, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. I've got 8 and 9 there, so 8s and 9s must have 1 in each of those 2. So that's not a 7, that's not the 6 that would have gone with it. So the 7 must be one of those. And I want at least 14 there. Well, I could have anything else, could have 1 and 6 to go with it. But 4, 5, 6 triple, I've got 5 or 6 there, 4, 5 or 6 there, 4, 5 there. So a hidden 4, 5, 6 triple. So no 4, 5 there. In fact, no 7 there either, because I've got the 7, 8, 9 triple. No 4, 5, 6 triple there. Ow. Right. Anything else jumping out? So having a 7 there, I don't have a 7 there. So my 7 must be in this middle column here. So my 7 must be one of those 2. So 7, 8 with 6, 7, 9, 5. That's not a 4. So 5, 6, 5, 6 is a pair. So that's 4 and 9. And that's 8 and 5. So the 12 cage isn't 5 and 7. No 5 there. No 5 there. No 5s there. No 5 there. And no 4 anywhere there. So 1, 2, 4. The 12 cage is 1, 2, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 6. I've got an 8 there. So in fact that's 7, 9. That's 5 now. So that 8 cage is 2, 6. And that one's 3, 7. So 2, 3, 6, 7 can go. So I've got a 1 there and 4, 5 there. I've got a 1 and a 2 in that column, so that's a 3. So I know the 12 cage now is 1, 2, 3, 6. So I can get rid of 4s and 5s from that cage. Must have the 1 in there, so not a 1 there. Not a 3 there either. So 7 with 2, 5. Not with 2, or must have a 5 there. In fact, that's helpful. Must have a 5 there, so that's not a 5. That's a 4, and that's a 5. Total of 10 there. Not 4, 6, not 1, 9, not 3, 7. So that's 2 and 8, but I've got an 8 there, so I must have 2 there and 8 there. So 5, 6, 7 is that cage. That's 1, 2, and that's 6, so that's not 6. So no 6 there. Got a 7 as one of those. That one's not a 7. Not a 4 there. So I've got 1, 2, 3 there and 4, 8. So that's an 8 there. Not a 5 there. 2, 4. So that's going to be 4, 8. They added up to 10. Not 2, 8, not 4, 6, and not 3, 7. Because it would take up both options for the 12 cage. So that's 1, 9. And that's 5, 7. So 9 there and 7 there. Let's look at this row now. 1, 3 and 6. Not 1 there, that's 3, 6. In fact, not 1 there either. So this is a 1. And that must be a 3 looking down the column. 3 is the only number I don't have. So 6 and 3. And 6, 8 there, but I've got 8 there. So 8 there, 6 there. So 6 and 1 can go. No 5 there. No 3 there either. So I've got 1, 2, 4, 6. Must have a 4 there. So 1, 2, 6 there. Not a 2 there. Not a 4 there, because I've got a 4 in that in that cage. What could I have here? So 2 of 5, 6 and 7 join with the number 8, but the 8 won't go there. I've got an 8 there, so my 4 and 8 go that way round. Right. So no 6 in that one or that one. Right. So, right. Anything else? Total of 10 there. 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, but not 1 there, not 9 there. Must have at least 11 there, must have at least 12 there, so must have at least 3 to go with 9. We can't have 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, that only leaves 7 and 9 that could go there. So that's a 16 cage, so that one's a 6, 5, 7, and I've got 1, 2, 3 left for those. Right, there must be something else. So 12 and 11 and 9, so maximum 32, minimum 13. So 4, 9, 7, 8, or 8, 9. Must have an 8 in there, in fact, because I got 8s there, and I can't have an 8 there because I need 1 and 3 with it, and I've got a 1 in the bottom row. So 8 there, can't... so that was maximum 12 plus 11 plus 9, 32. This is minimum 13, so I can't have a 4 with the 8. So 8 with 7 or 9, I've got a 7, 8, 9 triple there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but not 1. I've only got 2, 3, 4 that could go in that cell. Right. So in fact, I now know this is 15, 16 or 70. In fact, it contains the 8, so it's 15 or 17. And 21 between those two, so I've got 36 or 38. So I've got 7 or 9 here. So if I've got 8, 9 there, I've got a total of 7, which can't be 3, 4. Could be 1, 2, 5 or 6. If I've got 7, 9 there, need a total of 9 there. Not 2, 7, not 5, 4, not 1, 8. It just has to be 3 and 6. Right. Can't have a 4 in that one, because I've got a 4 in that row. Can't have the 5 that would have gone with it. Maximum 6 there. I've got 7, 8 and 9 in the column. Got 1 and 5 there. 2, 3, 4, 6. So what does that do for options in this 12 cage? Could have 7 to go with 2 and 3. So 2, 4, 6. Can't have 2, 4, 6. It would take both options of the 9 cage. So 2, 6, 4. Can't have that. 3, 4, 5 again would take both options of the 9 cage. 3, 6 need another 3, 4, 6. That's the only option there. So 7 with 2 and 3. So that 9 cage is 5, 4. So I've got 3, I've got 5. I've got 1 and 6 there. I've got 8 and 9 there. So 7, 9. That's the only place in that column for a 4. Not a 5 there. So 3, 5. 2, 3. Right, so I've got 1 and 6 there. So that one's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 6. 1 there. So 2, 1. No 4 there, no 6 that would have gone with it. No 2 there, no 8. No 7 there, no 3. And no 3 there, and no 7. I've got 4, 6, 8, 9. The only place for 6 in that bottom row is there. I've got 4, 8, 9, but not 4 there. 4 or 9 there. No 6 there. No 6 there either. The only place for 6 left in this row is that one. So bear in mind as well, this has to be more than this. That's at least 12, so that's at least 13. So 6, 3 is the maximum, very least 4 there. So 4 or 5 or 7 or 9 are what I have available to make that possibly be satisfied. Right. So what else could I have? What could I have here? So not 1. I could have 2 or 3. Not 4, 5 or 6. Could have 7, but not 9. Because 1 and 9 are already in its cage. What could I have here? Less than what you might think. So I've got not 3, 6, 8. I've got 3. Well, I'll use the column. Not 3, 6, 8. Also not 7, 9. I'd have a deadly pattern if I had 7, 9 there. So 1, 2, 4, 5 is all I do have left to potentially go there. Right. I can't have 1, 9 there because it would take both options for that cell. So it's 2, 8 or 4, 6, but I've got 2 or 4 there, 2 or 4 there. So that's a hidden 2, 4 pair. So not 2 there, not 2 there, not 4 there. So 5, 1, 3, 5, 7. I've got a 6 there, so they're not 6 and 4, they're 2 and 8, and 9 and 8 and 4, and 2 and 4. So the only place for 2 in this box is that one. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 triple there. So that one's an 8. And that one's a 4. Right. So 1 of 5, 7, 9, along with a number 1. Okay, so the odd numbers there, but not a... I'll put all the odd numbers in, but not a 5 on the higher one, because I've got the 5 there. Can't have a 5 there. Then I'd have maximum 5, 3, 6, 14, but I need 7, 8 there for 15. So that's not a 5. So that's the 5 in the top row. That's a 7. That's a 5. No 5 there. So my 5 in this box must be that one. 7, 5. So, right, what else? The 1 must be one of those two, because it's not there. It's the only place in that column it can be. So that's 3, 9. 1, 7. So I've got a 2 there. So 6 and 2 that way round, 6 and 1 that way round. Not a 1 there. So the 1 is there in that box. I've got an 8 in that row, so 8, 9, 7, 3, 9, 7, 3. I've got a 7 in that column, so 9 and 7 and 9 and 7 there. So this is 13. Okay, I got 13 there already, so I'm all right either way round, but I've got a 3 in that column. So 1, 3 and 9 and 1. Okay, well, I hope you found that helpful. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.